We're going to be painting this fun Shark Week door hanger today. So this past Friday, we had a new door hanger design release, and they were all Shark Week themed. So all of them had like a shark or a shark bite taken out of them, and it was lots of fun. And so I picked this one to paint live with you guys today. I just thought the lettering was kind of fun, and it's got this shark outline, and it would just be fun, like if your family celebrates Shark Week at all, to hang it up on the front door and kind of make it like a family tradition, you know, to like make it special that you watch Shark Week videos together. So all right, so the colors paint colors we're gonna be using tonight, I think it's only 3 colors. Can you believe that? Like, I'm a color kind of gal, so if I'm only using like 3 colors, that's telling you something. But I'm gonna be mixing some with this blue. But this blue is called Victorian blue. It's a little bit of a darker blue. We're gonna use that. We're gonna mix some white and some black, and do some accenting and highlighting and all that stuff. So I'm using a flat tip brush. It's a little over 1 inch wide. If you don't have a good wide brush, we have some that I just added to my shop. I don't have it sit. Oh yeah, I do. They look like this, only this one is really old and grody looking. But we just added some like this to our shop, and it's actually a little wider than this one. So this is going to be one of the easiest door hangers I've probably ever taught on here. So because this is an etched door hanger blank, we can paint right on top of these lines, and the lines still show through the bottom. So I don't mind painting over, you know, almost the entire thing. It really doesn't matter if I cover the area that has the shark on it or not. Actually, no, you know what? I just realized I probably need a gray, because I want my shark to be gray, not black. I think in the original mock-up that I did, I made it black, and then I kept thinking to myself, you know how you design something and then it starts to eat away at you because you're like, something doesn't feel right, and I couldn't put my finger on it. It was the fact that I made the shark black in the mock-up instead of gray, and it looked like an orca. And it took until right now for me to realize that. So I'm glad I did it before I painted it. At least it was just in the mock-up that I painted it black. But oh well. It would still look good in black, but to me it looks a little bit more like an orca in black than a shark. So we're just going to paint right on top of our lines here to cover up the background color. Now, if you're using a printable template to do this, it would probably be easiest if you painted the entire thing blue, then lay down your graphite paper in your template and trace the design on top of that. It'd be a whole lot easier. So what's everybody been up to today? Is life getting back to normal, or is everything still weird out there? I'm counting down the days until my kids can go back to school. They need it, and so do I. They're so sick of being at home. And social distance learning at home with like homeschooling did not go so well. So I think they do need to return to school. Mine do anyways. Or my oldest, really. The middle child did great, but the oldest, not so much. He's got ADHD, and he needs to be actually in the classroom. If you didn't get the 20, then you at least get a 10. And you can even use that on blanks, you guys. I should have mentioned that before. We never offer coupons on our blanks unless you're a member of our Painters Clubhouse. And so this is unusual that we're doing this, where you can even use it on blanks. So be sure and go grab a coupon. It's good for the next 24 hours. So don't wait too long to use it. This wood is soaking the paint up today. I feel like I'm having to work to get it on there. This is MDF, by the way, if you're wondering what kind of wood this is. It's a little bit difficult to find in stores. So if you're cutting your own door hangers, I recommend that you use Revolution plywood. It can be found at Lowe's. I think Home Depot carries it. But it is easier to find, and it's pretty easy to cut too. Okay, I've got the background color pretty much covered. I didn't worry about, you know, these areas here because that's going to be covered up in a bit. So let's dry this. Okay, so we're going to take this same color and we're going to mix just a little bit of white into it to create a different shade of blue. Be careful when you're adding your white. Don't go overboard. It's easy to add too much. Let me get a baby wipe out too. This package is almost gone. I think it's got like 2 wipes left in it. And I'm mixing with the opposite end of my paintbrush so the paint doesn't get gunked up in the bristles. And now we're going to use a sponge pouncer. This is the largest sponge in the set that I sell in my shop. It's, I don't know, how big is this? It's probably 1.5 inches or inch and, it is 1.5 inches wide. It's wider than I thought it was. So it's 1.5 inches all the way across the polka dot. It makes pretty big polka dots. We're going to be doing polka dots on here with the lighter color of blue. So now I've got this on my brush, on my sponge. We're just going to push down, do a gentle twist, and lift up. And we're going to space these about the width of the dauber apart. So, you know, think about how far that is, and then do another one. Now, see how I created those two? The third one, I'm going to create almost a triangular pattern between the dots. So take these two and create another triangular pattern. And just keep working that triangular pattern all the way across until you've got that area covered. And I almost didn't mix up enough blue, so we'll see if I have enough. If not, I may have to mix some more. So I'm just continually creating triangular patterns. That's hard to say over and over again. Some of these are going to be disappearing behind the shark once we get the shark painted. But for right now, we're just going to pretend like the shark and the lettering is not there. And we're just going to keep doing our dots all over. And I'm running out of paint. I'm trying to really push on it to make that paint appear. Let's see. It almost needs another one right there. And then right here. And then, oh, hang on. That polka dot didn't quite make it. I'm having to push down extra hard because I'm running out of paint on my sponge. I didn't mix enough to really cover my sponge well. Okay. Did I miss any spots? Oh, right here. Y'all let me know if I didn't miss a spot. You are good at that. Okay. I'm just going to set that in the water to rinse so it doesn't dry out. Let's finish painting. All right, so we've got all of our dots on here. Let's dry it real quick, then we'll paint our shark. This color gray is too dark, so let me pick a different one. I want a lighter one. This one's called Gray Sky. It's a nice light gray. It's a sharky looking gray. We should just call it shark gray. And then I'm going to get a flat tip brush that's about 1/2 inch wide or so. And we're just going to fill in the area where the shark is. You guys can still kind of see it, I think. It's the etched lines on the door hanger. We're just going to paint inside those lines. And I think some of my polka dots are still wet. I feel my arms stick into the door hanger. This gray sky is covering really well. I use all Decor Americana paints, by the way. They are matte, not glossy. I like the matte better. I prefer to add my gloss later. After the entire thing is dry, I will do a clear coat of Decor Duraclear gloss varnish. And it gives it a nice protected finish. There's another little fin right here. I'm feeling a little loopy today, if you can't tell. It feels nice to just sit down and paint for a minute. I've been working at the computer all day. I was watching training videos for business and stuff like that, and I had like 3 Zoom calls today. It adds up. It makes you kind of tired. So after this is over, I'm going to go enjoy some time without my phone or my laptop and watch TV with my husband. Just relax for a little while. Okay, I think we've got a pretty good coat on our shark. So we're just going to let that dry. I was looking for the perfect brush, which really this isn't the perfect brush, but it will do. It is a round tip paintbrush, and I wanted one that was rather skinny to get some of these nice thin strokes. And we're actually going to water our black paint down just a little bit. I don't want it to be dripping everywhere. But see, I added just a little bit of water to it right there. It thins it out just enough so that the paint flows a little better on my letters. And I should have mixed it with the other end of my brush because now I've got paint all up in the ferrule or whatever you call that. So we'll just clean that off and redip. And then we're just going to stay inside the lines here and paint the letters Shark Week. And if you're just now popping on, if you will sprinkle the love and comment that you did so, you'll get a coupon to use in the shop over the next 24 hours on your entire purchase. If you're interested in learning door hanger painting, I actually have an entire membership that we teach door hanger painting in every month. We teach different techniques and all kinds of useful things that you would want to know as a door hanger painter. And so that's called the Painters Clubhouse. I've got a little sign behind me, which I'm actually blocking. It says 28 days until Painters Clubhouse opens. So Painters Clubhouse will be opening again on August 25th. And it's only open 2 times a year. So if you have been thinking about learning to paint door hangers, August 25th is the date you need to circle on your calendar. You can also circle August the 1st, because starting August the 1st, we will have a challenge, a fall door hanger challenge, where you guys will be challenged to paint your first door hanger. And if you are an advanced painter, or if you have been wanting to learn to paint buffalo plaid, we'll be teaching that technique in the fall door hanger challenge. But anyways, so for the fall door hanger challenge, we'll be doing a fall door hanger that's going to have buffalo plaid on it. And I'm going to be teaching how to paint the buffalo plaid. It's going to be really simple. It's not nearly as hard as it looks, even though it's going to knock the socks off of your family when they see it hanging on the door. They're not going to believe that you painted it. But it is a lot easier than you think. So August the 1st, circle that date. That's the date that you can sign up for the fall challenge. The fall challenge sign up will go for 2 weeks. Then on August 17th is when the actual challenge begins. It will go on that entire week. And then August 25th, the next week, is when Painters Clubhouse opens. And so hopefully you guys will have participated in the fall challenge and you will feel like accomplished and proud of yourself, and you'll want to learn more and you'll join the Painters Clubhouse with me. That is my goal for all of you. There have been several people in our Painters Clubhouse who are successfully running door hanger painting businesses now. And it was all because they joined the fall challenge last fall. So it's a great opportunity to kind of get your feet wet and see if door hanger painting is for you, because a lot of you are probably sitting there right now thinking, but Tamara, I don't have any artistic skill. I've never painted before. I don't know how to do this. I'm not, crafty. I don't have a painting bone in my body. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. And you know what? The painting bone is not something I was born with either. It is something I taught myself. How much does the challenge cost? The challenge is only $10. $10. And you will get the template so that you can cut your own wood. You'll get a tutorial walking you through how to do that. You'll get the supply list for everything that you need, and you'll get videos that are going to walk you through everything, including like a shopping trip to Michael's. I have a video walking through Michael's showing you exactly which brushes I would buy if I were going into Michael's to buy brushes. So if you are a little bit nervous about it, don't worry. I'm going to hold your hand the whole way. And I believe in you. You can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, believe me when I say you can. This is so relaxing right now, painting this lettering. I actually hand lettered this myself. This is not a font. I hand lettered this myself on the iPad to create this template. Now, this is a font right here. The weak part is a font, but the shark part is my handwriting. I've been practicing my handwriting quite a lot lately. I've taken a couple of little courses through people and have tried to better myself at it, because even though you guys probably think I'm pretty good at it, I'm not as good as I want to be, and there's a lot better people out there than I am at it, and I would love to learn some of their techniques so that I can improve myself. I do believe that there must be something to it, because I teach 1,000 women a month in the Painters Clubhouse, and I teach you all every single week how to paint. And I cannot tell you how many thousands upon thousands of women have told me that my teaching them how to paint has changed their lives. I got on a Zoom call with a lady today who's in my Painters Clubhouse membership, and she's recently joined my business coaching membership called Paint to Profit. And she's been painting door hangers with me since fall of 2017. And she is now doing virtual paint parties, local paint parties, all of that kind of stuff. And she said that it is just amazing how much it has like influenced her family and their life. And, you know, it's now, I think, a full-time job for her. I don't think she does anything else. And so that just makes me feel so good to know that what I do has blessed others. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me showing up here every Tuesday. Okay, we got the word shark painted. Ooh, it looks good. Like, I can see it from here, but when I look up and see it on the screen, I think it looks even better. Okay, for this part, I think I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna use this brush. I think it's a flat tip. It kind of looks like maybe it's a filbert, but I think it's truly a flat. And we're just gonna paint inside these lines. Now, it's kind of got a spot in the middle, like the lettering kind of has a spot in the middle of each letter. I'll show you in a second once I get it going. So you don't paint the entire letter black. It's kind of a really cool font, and I don't remember the name of it, sorry. But if you get the blank or the template, the letter comes etched on there for you, so you don't have to freehand any of this. Whoops, it's a little messy down here. I kind of wasn't very careful with how I did my brush down there, so I'm just going to smooth that out. Kathleen says, I can't wait to join the challenge and the Painters Clubhouse. Kathleen, I can't wait either. The Painters Clubhouse launch is one of my favorite times of year. Last fall, we had 635 new members join, and it was our biggest launch ever. And now we are sitting at just about 1,000 members, and it's so exciting every time we do a launch. The members get excited. I get excited. I think the members love it because it's just like the more the merrier. You know what I mean? Like everybody is inspired, everybody's excited. We're just one big happy family. I know that sounds super cheesy and probably doesn't sound authentic, but it's the truth. For anybody watching right now that's a Painters Clubhouse member, they can attest to that fact. There is no drama or negativity in that group. We are truly sisterhood. We uplift and encourage one another every single day. And there's just no better place, no better environment to be in when you're wanting to learn a new skill, because especially something like this, where when you're learning, you kind of have to copy others for a while till you learn how to develop your own style, how to make things, your own. And until you learn all of that, it can be very intimidating to share your work in a public place online, because you're afraid somebody might accuse you of copying them or something like that. And just know that that never happens in the Painters Clubhouse. We have curated a group of women who believe in community over competition. We believe that we are stronger being generous to one another and teaching one another and sharing what we know and what we do, rather than trying to keep it all for ourselves. And that's just a way to live. To live with an abundance mindset is so much better than to live with a scarcity mindset where you're constantly afraid that you're not going to have enough, that somebody's going to take something you have, do better than you, or rise above you. And I truly believe that if we live in an abundance mindset where we are constantly showing gratitude toward God for the things that He has blessed us with, then He will continue to bless us even more. You guys like it gray? Good. Okay, let's finish it up. I'm going to go ahead and dry the lettering so I don't get my arm in it again. Okay, we're going to use our Posca paint pens. Not pasta like spaghetti, Posca. These, oh, it's backwards, sorry. These are on Amazon. In a 6-pack, you get 3 black and 3 white of 3 different sizes. This is the largest one. It's the jumbo tip, and I'm going to be using it to go around the outer edge of the door hanger. So this adds a nice thick outline. Whoops. Y'all can't see that, but look what I just did. I was trying to stay nice and neat on the edge, and I got kind of off the edge. So we're just going to make that top edge just a little thicker and fix it. I still got my arm in it. Happens every time. And I'm going to try to go a little slower this time. I want to go around the edge so I don't get off the edge. It's hard when I can't see where I'm going. Sometimes I have to go backwards to make it match up. I do a much better job too when I'm pulling the paint pen toward me, like closer to my body. But because I'm trying to keep the door hanger in one spot so y'all can watch, sometimes that's not possible. Look how nice that outline looks. It just kind of pulls the whole thing together. Okay, so that's the jumbo tip. Now we're going to use the medium tip. Hang on, I need a piece of scrap paper. I always keep sticky notes sitting around. My paint pen got a little dirty yesterday when I was using it. I got a little bit of acrylic paint on it on accident, and it gummed it up. And now we're just going to go around the outer edge of our shark with this one. I'm not staying on the lines very good. It opens August 25th. You'll be able to join by going to southernadoornmentsdecor.com and clicking on Painters Clubhouse. Or you can just come here to my Facebook Live, because I guarantee you that morning I will be live and I'll be telling you guys where you can go to sign up and all of that. But to tell you a little bit about the group, we teach 2 door hangers every single month. One is always taught by me and one is taught by a guest painter. And then we usually have 1 or 2 technique videos, or sometimes they might be a little bit of a different project, like using the templates on canvas. Or for instance, in August, we're going to be doing a ceramic Christmas truck. And so we're going to have a guest painter come into the group to teach that. We have the little trucks in our shop. You can go ahead and order them now if you like. They come with little pumpkins that can set in the back or a Christmas tree. And we'll be painting that in August in the Painters Clubhouse. We don't always do a ceramic, but it's kind of fun every once in a while to do as like a different project, you know, to shake things up a bit. And so we have something every week. So every Monday you get something new. And it might be a door hanger tutorial. And the door hanger tutorials always come with the printable template for you to use so that you can cut your own wood. And of course, Painters Clubhouse members also get a 20% off coupon that they can use as many times as they want throughout the year on door hanger blanks and templates and things like that. So if you're still not ready to cut your own door hangers, you can still use that special coupon to go and buy the wood blanks. And we also do a Zoom paint party every month. We do at least once. Now, during quarantine, like back in April, we were doing them every week because we were sick of being stuck at home. And so we do them at least once a month, and we hop on Zoom together and we paint live and we just chat. And it's just a good time to like talk to women and enjoy yourself. And it's like girl time. So did I leave anything out? Those of y'all who are Painters Clubhouse members, is there anything I left out that I should have mentioned? I am going to use this smallest paint pen to do some little highlights and things like this on the shark in different areas. I'm going to kind of highlight like that, like the main accented areas. And then I may do a little bit on the lettering. Not everywhere, but just a little. But anyways, there was something else I was going to mention about Painter's Clubhouse. Hold on, it's going to come to me. I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. How much is Painter's Clubhouse? It's $37 a month. And you know what? After August, it's going to be going up. That's what, that just cued my brain to tell you what I wanted to tell you. That, the fact that it's going up is because we have more than 2 years worth of tutorials, templates, techniques, all of that in the membership area. So if you think about the fact that we do 2 door hangers every single month, and we've been doing the Painter's Clubhouse for roughly 15 months now, no, not 15 months. 12 plus 12 is 24, plus 3 more, 27 months. That's more than 50 templates alone that you get inside Painter's Clubhouse. Not to mention all the other little goodies that we have in there, all of the little techniques and the tips and the little juicy tidbits that you're going to learn that are really just going to help you get over those humps that you've maybe been struggling with. It is awesome. Jerry said powwows. Yes. Oh, I never talk about that, do I, Jerry, on my public Facebook page? But every Friday inside Painter's Clubhouse, I do something called a powwow, because I envision us as like kind of like campers, and even our community manager, Megan, I call her the camp counselor. And when I have a powwow on Fridays, I envision all of us sitting around a campfire together, and we're singing Kumbaya, we're high-fiving the people who had a great week, and we're talking about the excitement that we had this last week and what was coming up. So we do that every single Friday afternoon. And I always share with you guys, like, this is what you missed last week, this is what's coming up next week, and I kind of like try to give you, like, guys, a little bit of insight into what to expect, like with my business and what's coming up soon and all of that. And I usually give high fives to the people who have accomplished something in the last week, like cutting their first door hanger or selling their first door hanger, or, you know, painting something amazing that everybody should see. Oh, Jerry said the monthly tip. You're just handy as a pocket, Jerry. I also give out a monthly tip, which was something we started kind of recently, and it's usually a business tip and something that you guys can like take and implement in your business, which Painter's Clubhouse is not meant to be about business. It's meant to be about 100% learning to paint. But naturally, after you learn to paint these things, you're going to want to end up selling them, because otherwise they're just going to start piling up, and you only have 1 or 2 doors on your house you can probably hang these things on, and so you might as well sell them. But anyways, so yeah, the monthly tip is usually the one piece of thing that I teach inside Painter's Clubhouse that's about business. And if you want to learn more about business, then you can also upgrade your membership to include Paint to Profit and learn all about door hanger business in that group. And you get a discount since you're a Painter's Clubhouse member. Gail said, do you get locked in at the 37 if you join in August? Yes, you do. So that's the great thing about it. If you get in August 25th, if you sign up then, even if the price goes up in the future, you will only ever be paying what you originally started paying. You're grandfathered in at that price. So we still have members who joined during the very first week that it opened, and they're paying $27 a month because they are founding members. And I think there's just a handful of them left, but they said that they're in for life. They love it. They feel like it's changed their lives. They love the sisterhood in there. And so I'm grateful to have them. But it has gone up a little bit over the years. And this is the first time we'll be raising the price in more than 2 years. And so August will be the last chance to get it at $37 a month. After that, it'll go up. So, all right. Well, this is what we were going to do with it. We're all done, and I've so enjoyed chatting with you guys tonight. It's been a breath of fresh air, and it's been very relaxing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this too, and I can't wait to see how you guys paint yours. We always do a Made It Monday post. So if you painted a door hanger this week, scroll down just a little bit in my newsfeed and find the Monday Made It post from yesterday and share a picture of your door hanger with me so I can see it. I also have a free group called the Door Hanger Painting Tips group, where you can just post pictures of door hangers anytime to share and get feedback. I will see you guys again on Friday when I do Friday Fab 5 at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I share 5 of my favorite things with you guys, and I look forward to it. I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys. Have a great week.